Hold on. My bad. I was in fact muted. I was in fact muted. See, this is what you guys get for joining right away. You get that you get to save my stream for me. All right, so if we take here the pawn's fork, I don't love that knight sitting here though. I'm actually gonna go hunt this bishop. We'll take that, and then we have potentially an opportunity to win a pawn in the center here. Okay, it looks like they're gonna choose to trade everything off instead. That's fine. Our knight does look a little stupid on the side of the board. Now let's open up our position this way so like our rook can get into the game and help out on offense here. Is that not just a free pawn? Okay, that looks like a free pawn. I'm going to assume it's a free pawn. Now we can double our rooks on this open e-file and really go after this guy. Okay, like takes. I mean, again, I don't really see a threat here. This also opens up my queen. I don't know if we can quite use that yet. I mean, there's like knight here maybe, but we can't take because of queen takes knight also. Important to note that. I mean, I just don't really... Do I care about my pawns? Okay. You know what? Rook here. If the pawn pushes, we can recapture with the queen so our pawns don't get doubled. And then our queen will eye this pawn. Yes. This looks nice. This looks nice. What's up, Fado King? Hey, thank you, Blue Penguin, for the 100. What's up, Raidsinator? So we could, if we can get the rook to the 7th rank, this is a threat. If we can get the knight out, that's also a threat. So you can play a check, queen takes, rook takes, and then we're trading 2 rooks for the queen. That is an option. I don't know if it's an option I want to take, though. We could create a triple stack. Queen takes knight, check, rook back. Oh, then queen check, and we're winning, I think. This is kind of tricky. I don't think we need to get fancy right now, though. Thanks for the like, Blue Penguin. Like, queen here, rook check, rook takes, rook blocks, queen check, here, mate. If queen here, queen takes, rook here, rook back, we have rook takes, and then we mate. Sacrifice the knight. Let's go, guys. We're sacrificing the knight. I'm pretty sure this works. I'm pretty confident in this one. Pretty confident. What's up, John Brooker? How's it going, dude? Oh. Well, that makes me scared it doesn't work, but we're going to go for it. That does make me a little nervous, though. Oh. It doesn't work. Oh my gosh, dude. How do I miscalculate that badly? We can't even take here because of queen takes. That is really unfortunate. How do I miscalculate that badly? I spent so long on that, too. Let's take the queen. So we don't have this threat anymore. And then take, I guess. We can't sack the queen here, guys. It just doesn't work. Like, obviously, he's not going to play rook takes. If I go here, he's just going to play here. And then we have nothing. So. Okay. I mean, we could try it. We could try it, but like it's just oh my gosh, dude, I'm such a robot, man. All right, we'll just slide back here. We have to keep an eye on this pawn. I'm not getting checkmated here. Guys, he's 2100 elo. He's not going to fall for that. He's just not going to. We need to play like moves that are actually going to give us a chance to win. Or like rook here maybe next. Or like we get the pawns rolling, something. Sometimes you blunder, it happens, bro. Okay. He wants to come in to here to hit my queen in this pawn, I'm guessing. Which makes sense. I mean, we can just stop that from jumping in, I guess. He just goes straight back. Great, bro. Freaking excellent. This guy's just gonna play like a coward until the end of this now. One sec, guys. One sec. All right. Like I want to bring my rook around. It just doesn't do anything quite yet. Let's just push. Let's just push. I want to like get my pawns up. Maybe get my rook behind this, and just try to create some chaos. Split his king open. Obviously, we're sacrificing some of our own safety here, but if that's the cost, to win, I'm okay with it. Or at least give it a good try. I'm guessing like there's some way to coordinate his pieces to like trade like rook here and here maybe. Something along those lines, just trying to trade everything off. I just want to like make him forget about his knight. Just forget it's chilling over there on that other side of the board. Okay, I guess this check is the threat, but then we just block with rook, so I'm actually not worried about that. We also can't push now. That's kind of the more annoying aspect of this move. And queen here is an option. Queen here to try and push. If he checks, we just block with rook, and then we gain a tempo back. It would also probably be good in general to get the rook in front of the queen here. Just to have the rook like kind of leading the charge here. What's up better than nothing? I still think we could potentially win this one, guys. We just need to put an attack together. So like check, rook blocks. Maybe we pick up a pawn here. Oh, I can't even. Okay, wait. Queen takes, rook check. I'm just blundering like crazy. Queen here. Like we're hitting a pawn, I guess. We're just blundering everything here. We're just blundering everything. Mm. True dat, true dat. Good move, good move. I don't know. I mean, they're just gonna crash in here. I think just knight takes pawn. Yeah. All right, bro. I'm done with this guy. Let's play Blitz. I'm just gonna do 3-minute today. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. And click like. Let's get these streams bumping, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I actually uploaded 3 times today. So this morning. So go check out my posts as well. Let's go here. Knight hops into the center. Let's just get castled. Keep it simple. I want to push this pawn next. Stop the knight from hopping in ever. Give our king some breathing room. Knight to f3 would probably make sense here. If he kicks our bishop away, we can just take. Or we could have gone backwards. That's a free knight now. How long was that a free knight, though? Did I just miss that like 80 times in a row? What is this guy doing? What is this guy? You know, it's funny. Like sometimes you just like don't expect your opponents to make like dumb blunders, and then you just like feed into the. The idiocy. Let's try and get a queen trade here because we're up an entire piece. What's up, Firefox dude? Firefox dud or Firefox dude? What is it? Yeah, so queen takes, knight takes. Can maybe push in the center or just bring the knight back. Doesn't really matter to me. It looks like this guy's about to like abort or something. I'm going to try and kick this knight so we can play a fork. He probably won't fall for this, but we'll see. Like, rook here would just stop all the threats. What's up, J-Daw? Takes. Knight here doesn't do anything anymore. Really? It's not bad, though. It's like we're consolidating. You know what I mean? Like, we're up a piece for making trades. That's not a bad thing in chess. Let's push through here. They can't push because of queen takes. They can't really take because it opens up our rook. I mean, there you have it. But now we're going to get these rooks doubled on this open file, and we're going to crash in. Like, rook here, rook takes. That's a pretty serious threat, guys. They've got to play their rook back now, but that's a fork. This guy is getting steamrolled. Can we get a resign, kiddo? Thank you. That was crazy timing. That was actually crazy timing. It's either dud or dude. Okay. You're like ambiguous. Okay, they're going for like a checkmate. We just bring the knight out here. Then here, going for the fork. Then bishop comes out. The knight can come back. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess we gotta take and then we gotta defend ourselves here. Let's just castle. That's probably just the simplest way to do things here. Can I just take in the center here? It's the queen. We're hitting some pawns. Like, this is a threat right now, picking up the queen with the fork, but he's obviously got to move. Yo, why are we crushing right now, guys? Are we gonna get to 2100? If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that like button. Let's get it bumping in here. Let's go. This dude's playing the Scandinavian in the big 2026. I don't know if I can support that. Line the bishop up with his queen. Bring the knight out. Okay, we'll just recapture here. I mean, yeah, I guess so. We'll just push. Queen here, castle long. I mean, we're set up perfectly to castle long here. Potential sack ideas in the center here. Let's get our knight involved. It's like this probably. And then like just takes. Please castle into this. If he castles, I think we've got bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, forking the rook and the queen. He sacks the bishop. Doesn't have the same ring to it as he sacrificed the rook, I'm not going to lie. Just doesn't sound, it's not as good. Takes. And now we can just push these pawns and just steamroll this guy. Let's go. Bishop here with the threat being bishop takes, pawn takes, and then his king is opened. I mean, I guess so. I think we can just push again here. No, takes first, and then we push. Oh, never mind. That's an infiltration. Okay, let's keep our foot on the pedal here with c4. That might have weakened us a little bit too much. I don't want to push this. The bishop gets in. We'll slide our king over for now. This defends a2. Knight here is kind of scary. I'm down for a queen trade. I've decided I'm down for a queen trade now that my advantage is gone. But yeah, knight here is still a threat. I think we could maybe kick this pawn forward. I don't know what to play. Let's go here. If the bishop moves, they'll be threatening this knight move. I can bring my queen in to defend the mate. Probably bring our rook here and just contest that rank if the bishop moves as well. Nope, can't do that. Queen here seems like a move. No, then the knight hops in. This is suboptimal. I'm a little nervous here. All right, well, we'll just attack, though. We'll try to play on both sides of the board. We're down 30 seconds on the clock here as well, which does not make me happy. All right, bishop back. Because bishop takes, queen takes, then we just get in here. That is not great. Rook here should solve our problems, though. I think we're okay here. Rook takes, yeah. We're just, okay, now rook takes, now bishop takes, queen takes, and again, this infiltration is a very real and very scary threat for black. They're going to have to address it. They're going to have to address it somehow. I honestly don't see a good way to, though. Like, is there some sort of, like, queen maneuver? See, but that doesn't quite work either. Because now I'm cutting off the queen, hitting that pawn. Then we just have to push here and then get in. Yep. All parts of my plan, all part of my plan. Push. Oh. Push again. We push again. We need to displace this knight. It's covering the checkmate square. Down to 48 seconds. Can we win this one, guys? Everyone tap the like button. Let's go. Bingo. Bingo. I have queen backs, takes, and then we just push through. It's clips, buddy. It's clips. Thank you for the rose, Vino. There's just no stopping it. There's just no stopping it. Like, I'm going to sack my rook in a sec here. Rook takes, bishop takes, promote. There's just no way to stop. Oh, there's that. Oh my gosh, I missed that. Uh-oh, we got to get in here. Uh-oh. I messed up. I thought I won. I didn't win. Oh, I definitely didn't win. Uh-oh, guys. There's a check here. 28 seconds versus 36. Do we put the rook? We can't put rook here because the bishop here is skewering. Maybe king forward next. Got to be careful. We're still close to promoting. He can't forget that. Rook here, maybe. Rook here. Now my king gets in. We're still sacrificing the rook, maybe? Yep. Around the horn we go. GG's, boys. GG's. That's 3 wins in a row to start the stream off. We're up to 2084, guys. We're so close to 2100. Nobody go anywhere. And don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button if you're enjoying. Let's go. I thought we had him a lot earlier, but we didn't. But we pulled through at the end there. We played a lot quicker when it mattered. Queen here next. Back this way and then around. Perfect. Trying to play f4 or f5, I mean, when we have a moment. Drop back. If he goes here, we just hop in. It's f5 o'clock. His pawns are so pushed forward here. We're just trying to pull them away from the defense of his king. If our king needs to hide on h8 because of this white diagonal, we can do that as well. What's up, JV? You missed mate in 1? What? I mean, knight takes, knight takes. I don't know why he would develop a piece for us like that. This creates a triple. Oh, there's knight here. Darn it. I was trying to win this pawn back. There's a fork, though. Hopefully he misses it. I really like this dark squared bishop in these types of positions. Okay, that's strange. Go after the knight here. Okay, looks like we're dropping a pawn here. I don't think that's actually that big of a deal because we're kind of more focused on attack than defense right now. Okay. There's queen takes, rook takes, bishop takes. I don't really think that's a huge deal to me. I want to play rook to b8, though, and go after this pawn. I still think my position's better than my opponent's here. Check doesn't do much. That would just lead to a bunch of trades. Now I like check a lot more. But this knight's hitting this pawn. Let's just come back here. Hit this pawn. This guy's playing well so far. Very tricky. This is very tricky stuff. But rook to b8 should be really good for us. Okay. Is that not a free pawn? It's like this, then the check. Bishop takes... No, bishop can't take. Check here. Rook takes... Oh, it doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work. I'm still set on this rook b8 plan. My bishop is starting to feel a little bit trapped. I think this actually traps the bishop, but rook here saves it. So if he got his queen out, we'd need to be aware that this bishop can be easily trapped at some point. Okay, there's like this idea, I think, maybe. Let's get our bishop back onto this nice diagonal. 1:05 versus 1:33. Can we win 4 in a row here? Pushing up to 2100. Let's keep this pawn safe. There's knight here. There's also rook here. Let's defend the pawn and hit the rook. They can't take because the knight defends. Now the bishop can come back. Bishop here is pretty strong. Oh, we hung a piece. No, dude. I was trying to make space for my king. I forgot about my knight. So it takes... Okay. Hold on. No, I can't do that. All right, we can hold on to this for a second. Wow, that sucks. Is that mate? It's almost mate. It is. Oh, no, the knight no, the knight doesn't defend. That's checkmate on h8. Oh my god, he missed it. That's still not checkmate, actually. He's missing the mate, guys. Keep missing it, bro. Keep choking. What? Oh my gosh. That's also checkmate. It's a double check. I was thinking we could just take. Wow, I mean, when you have mate, look for better, I guess. Holy shit. That's crazy. When you have mate, look for better. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that like button. Let's go, boys. Maybe we rip a Castle Longington this game. Let's go back. Trying to set up an attack here. Ooh, they're going after us as well. I don't think I'm too scared. I mean, I think castling short makes a whole lot more sense now, though. So I'm going to castle short. Open our rook up. Some people just recognize when you're about to try and castle long and they, you know, commit some things to stop it. Yeah, we won like 3 in a row before that last one, so not feeling too bad about this little streak we're on. Push in the center. Now this bishop is stuck. Okay, let's bring the knight around this way. I don't want to like just kind of abandon it on the edge of the board. There might be bishop here. No. Let's kick the queen. I want to get my knight in here. I wonder if they go for this. Predictable. Predictable, buddy. I'm on you. Knight here, setting up a checkmate idea. The rook defends this knight. I think there's bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes, pawn. They don't see it, though. That's a checkmate threat now. If they push, I don't think we have a sack. But these knights are looking very scary. The rook is about to be in the game. I wish I could rotate my other rook over. Unfortunately, we can't, though. Oh, that's a fork. Let's use our pawn here. Step forward, get out of the pin. We're doing pretty good on the clock. We can push these pawns in the center next, maybe. Let's push again, though. Pawn takes, knight takes. Just going for this again. If the rook comes over, I'm going to push this pawn one more time. I lied. Let's double our rooks. Let's double our rooks. Now takes. Knight here. Or there's queen check, actually. Queen check, king here. Or queen blocks, I guess. We'll just go for this. Okay. I think we're doing all right here. We're down an entire minute on the clock, though. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like maybe there was a slightly better way of doing this. There's a check. I don't think that's a big deal, though. Again, like these pawns in the center, I just want to get these rolling. I just can't. Let's hit this pawn. $50 seconds versus a minute 20, guys. I really want to win this game. I feel like we've been playing much better than our opponent. Now, bishop takes, queen takes. We're just trying to trade and then push in the center. It's basically the idea here. Trying to trade queens. Oh, is there check knight here? Oh my gosh, he probably missed a check there. Okay. Rook here, and then we push. Or rook here first. D3 next. If he takes... Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Oh no. Gosh, we're going to drop both those pawns. We can maybe speed up here. We're gaining time on the clock here. I'm going to mix a check in here. Let's go, guys. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we got him. Dude, we were winning that entire game, dude. If I lost that, I would have been so pissed. Oh, my gosh. We pull it off, though. We pull it off, guys. We're 2 wins off of 2,100 potentially here. If we just play people that have decent elos compared to ours. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please tap that like button and click subscribe and follow. Especially if you're watching on YouTube. We're pushing for 10K subs. Let's go. Bring the knight out. Now we just trade off. Queen forward. We can castle long here potentially. If they start launching pawns, we won't castle long though. Check maybe? Or knight here? Knight here? I think this is best. This will stop these pawns from moving freely. Okay. Oh, our bishop's gonna get trapped. Do I have any tactics here? I don't think so. I'll just get castled. We're gonna drop a piece here. That sucks. Let's not trade. Like, I'd like to double my rooks here. What did I even just lose, bro? Rook here and here next. Right. Still trying to get these rooks doubled. Plan doesn't change. The triple stack. Oh, I misclicked. I was gonna take that back. Whatever. That's not a bad move. I don't think I can afford to open myself up that much. Oof, if we go here, the queen comes in. We got to go this way. This might still be clips, honestly. Because like check if knight blocks, queen takes, king here, queen check, king here, mate. If we go this way, that's mate. If we push, we're getting mated. We probably have to go here and then here and sack this knight. Oh, never mind. Did I have a move there? No, it's mate in 5. Okay, well, I found mate in 1 instead of mate in 5, so you're welcome for me putting myself out of my misery there. Mimos, I'm probably not going to do the checker stream tomorrow. It'll probably be like in the next couple days, though. I just have a lot going on tomorrow and Friday with my streams. So, yeah. But I will get it set up, I promise. Let's take. Okay, now queen here, maybe bishop here. I mean, I don't want him to take and like double my pawns, though. So maybe the bishop just stays here. Kick the bishop away. I think our only play here is just to push pawn takes, queen takes, lining up on this pawn. Ooh. Uh-oh, his knights are really good. Let's go this way. If pawn takes, the bishop can recapture. There's so many like forking opportunities here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything, to be honest. If we take, bishop takes, queen takes, there's no fork, the knight comes back. Okay, this is fine. Okay, let's kick one of the knights away. These knights are scaring me too much. I'm sick of calculating all these forks, dude. Now we come back. Maybe knight back. I mean, we're doing fine here. I don't love my position. It's like a little bit too passive for me personally, but it's not like bad per se. Rook to c1 could come next. Here, do I check first to dislocate the queen from that square? I guess, like, why not? But where do I want the queen to go? Yeah, okay, we'll check first. Queen takes or rook takes, and then we'll take the bishop back. I don't know if that was necessary or not, but hey, why not play it? The knight can come around this way. This might be more helpful for it. I don't think the knight is actually doing much on this square right now. Let's target this pawn. If the pawn moves, we can take the rook, so he's got to be careful here. Knight comes around this way. We'll hit the queen. I wonder if we can... Ooh, okay. I did not see that coming. I don't know why I didn't see it coming, but... Let's push. I'm trying to break these pawns up. Okay. Does, like, the rook come in? Like, rook here, maybe? I'm actually contemplating sacking my rook here. I'm not going to lie. Let's go here. We're targeting this. We're threatening to win a pawn over here as well. I think he's going to play knight takes. Then we play queen takes with check and gain a tempo back. So I think this is a good move. Takes. Okay, he wants to put the rook behind. Wait, that's a free rook. Lol. Now we're threatening to check and pick up. Okay. We'll take the rook, I guess? No, we'll take the knight. Safer. Rook here. Check. I mean, we can just push this g-pawn forward. So, oh, wait, no. We've got checkmate. I lied. GG's, boys. Let's go. All right, we're back to being 2 to 3 wins away from 2100 here. I really want to get back up to 2100. Let's go, guys. Everyone lock the fuck in. Let's do this. Knight forward. Let's get the other knight in. Maybe just like a quick long castle. Like, we're just getting ready to throw these pawns forward and castle long, basically. He can't jump the knight in because if knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Okay. We're going to keep kind of disguising this long castle. I don't think we're under pressure of him breaking through the center here. I do think it's still an option for him to long castle, but his pawns in front of that king don't look great. And, like, my knight can get in very easily. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's get to 2100 right now. Push. He can't hop in. Okay, if we do this first, the bishop goes back and takes. So the question is, which way do we take? I like this. Let's give our rook a nice open file. Again, the knight can't hop in. He's got to go back, or he can go here, but then the knight could maybe get trapped. There are some risks to that move. Now we castle. He doesn't want to take this, by the way, because then my rook opens up on him. Let's go. If he pushes our queen, we'll just reroute. Okay. We're going to get there first, guys. I think we're going to get there first. I might be able to sack the knight here if he pushes again. So push, takes with check, king here. Push, takes. Not quite. Let's annoy him with this and maybe this. Push. If he pushes like this, we can take this way. So he's got to address this. If he does, I mean, maybe we push again even. Okay. Takes. If he pushes, I think we can sack something here. It's like queen here, maybe. Like rook here. Trying to get in. I still think we're slightly better here. It's definitely closer than I want it to be, but we're slightly better, I think. Takes, push. Again, if I want to kill a couple moves, I can jump this knight in. It's also threatening a fork if this knight moves. And rook to f7 is coming. Targeting a pawn here. This would come with check. I think this would be mate in a couple moves if he allows it. It's like check, king here, rook sack, pawn takes. Check. I'll find it. I'll just find it. Okay, rook takes, queen takes, check. King here. Rook check, pawn takes. It doesn't quite work, does it? Let's bring our knight in. Oh, can he go here? Queen, knight takes pawn. Looks like there's no infiltration anymore. And the knight, I guess, could wrap around this way as well for defensive support. We have to be very careful. I mean, this is all out war right now. Knight here, rook takes, pawn takes, queen check is the biggest threat I'm seeing. So we could dilute that with rook takes, queen check, and then knight takes. I think we're going to sack the rook here. I think we're just going to sack the rook here. And then knight takes. Unless there's a mate. Rook takes, pawn takes, check, king takes. I don't think there's a mate there. So we'll go like this, and then we can maybe take in the center. I think queen here is like probably pretty expected, but then we would just take. Keep our knight safe. If checks, we've got knight back. Oh, that's a good move. That's unfortunate. I think I messed this up, man. Got an idea. Oh, that's... I had it, I think, right? What is it? It's... No, it's not that. Oh, it's this. Like, the idea of this is just takes and checkmate, right? But he didn't take it. That's so disappointing, man. That would have been one of my clutchest moments of all time. I'm not even going to lie. That could have been one of my clutchest moments ever. This guy's streaming, apparently. It says he's streaming. How many viewers does he got? One viewer? That's so funny. He's a streamer. We got to beat the other streamer, guys. I like playing it like this and then this. And then no, bishop takes. I'm probably going to castle long. I'm probably going to castle long. My king side is kind of blown up right now. Let's take, and then we can drop back here, or just take. Actually, bishop takes, pawn takes. No, because then he opens up on me. I can't do that. Go here and just get ready to castle long. We could also manually castle and bring our rook over, but that's a little sketchy in my opinion. Takes. Like this, we'd push f5. He's not going to do that though. Then we'll drop back. We can't take here because of rook here, and then he just gets in. Bishop takes, pawn takes. I guess we can castle now and just get ready to play f5 maybe. Let's keep our pawn safe. All right, let's go to war, buddy. Let's go to war, buddy. Let's give them a show here. Pawn takes, queen takes. Isn't that just a free pawn? Ain't that just a free pawn, buddy? I guess it's not. My move order might have been wrong there. Okay, push? No. Just take. I think it's just rook takes, though. We're hitting this, maybe kind of. Okay, see, that feels wrong to me because I think we got rook takes pawn now. And if check, just like rook blocks, and the rook can't come this way because of queen takes rook. We're just going to need to consolidate now. We're just up a clean pawn. And then rook there? Is that the idea? We'll just try and get rook here. Just to make trades, basically. So he's trying to get the rook in. Rook here, rook takes, queen takes with check. Yeah, that's good. This looks good because we're getting a check, and then we can just bring our queen straight back to where it came from. Or here and trade queens. We might be able to consolidate everything. Rook takes, queen takes with check, king here, queen back here with check, queen takes, pawn takes. Then my king gets in, and we're just up a clean pawn in an endgame that is winning for black. If I'm white, I don't know what I'm playing here. He can't really line the queen up with the rook very well. Like queen here maybe, just so that rook takes. Well, but then we check. I don't know if there's a perfect like solution here for white. And the clock's running down, right? So I think check first. Let me take. Yeah, now I want to trade queens. I can't now, though. I might have misplayed that. We're going to try and use this 4v3 advantage now. Just try and... Oh, wait a second. What am I doing? I'm still going to play for the win here, guys. It's just sketchy now. My king is one tempo ahead, though. Okay. No more checks. No, there are checks. Got the queen trade. Got the pass pawn. It's drawn. It's drawn. I'm gonna come get my king to the corner in time. GG's, bro. All right. Good game. Good game. What's up, KB Legacy? How's it going? All righty. On to the next one. On to the next one. Still trying to get up to 2,100, guys. Let's do it. Oh, he aborts, bro. Too much aura. Too much aura. If you guys are enjoying the stream, click that subscribe and follow button. Let's go. Okay, we're going to do our bishop. I like to just mirror in this. Okay, yeah, it's still just mirroring, basically. See, now I can't mirror, really. Queen check isn't bad here, I think. Bishop takes knight is kind of interesting, actually. Let's go for this. Rook takes, then queen check, and we pick up a pawn. Now we're hitting this rook as well. Yeah, it's kind of expected. Just trying to divert this bishop right now, basically. Like, if he takes, I'll take. Okay, but now we've got checks again. I guess just, like, how do I want to do this? I guess just check. If bishop blocks, we take another pawn. So the king will have to move or he'll lose more material. And, like, king here, there's probably, like, bishop check. Skewering. So the king probably has to go here. Yep. This pawn is hanging. Oh, that's slow. Let's get development. I just want to get castled. I'll just chuck a pawn here. I'll just chuck a pawn. I think my position is good enough. I can sacrifice a pawn for some activity. Here, I would check and gain a tempo. Okay, we can just go back here. Go all the way back. Just keep an eye on this pawn. Get out of the way of any nastiness. There is a check here, but we can just block. There's no queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes ideas here. Castle. Down a little bit on the clock, but this is such a weird like position that I've just been thinking a little bit longer than I normally do in the openings. We're going to try and get this other knight developed next. This is still potentially a move, but it looks like we're fine. Or here even. Knight comes in. Knight here is possibly a move trying to trade off this powerful dark squared bishop. We've got an outside pass pawn. I think it's time to push it. This will give us some nice counterplay and relief from the attack our opponent's trying to build. He can't just like start pushing pawns if we start pushing our pawns over here. Happy to make trades. Okay, they're just trying to get in here. Not very disguised, buddy. No, there's no attack here. The queen has to move. Let's try to trade off this bishop again. If we trade off that bishop, he doesn't have much attack because the rooks are tied down over here. And the queen isn't doing anything all on its own. So. Takes. And then we'll just keep pushing. We're like 3 squares from glory here. We're going to need to like double the rooks though. So like rook to h6. Rook over. We can push again now. Because it comes with a check. We're not dropping this. Okay, I'm cool with the queen trade and losing a pawn. I think we're winning in that situation. Queen here. I think after like rook here, we'll win this pawn back. Okay. Little sketchy, just trying to be precise. 48 seconds versus 50. This could come down to a time scramble if we're not careful and concise here. Pushing this g-pawn is my next plan. The rooks can get easily forked when they're a square apart like this. He's going to have to be careful about that. It's going to kill a move. check. I'll take the tempo. I'll take the tempo. Hoping to win this pawn back. If takes, we crash. Oh, yeah, we crash in. This should be mate. This should be mate. I'll find it. I'll find it. It's like check. It's like queen here probably is just mate in one. He's got no checks. We can always like form the triple stack. Like if the queen goes back, there's no way for him to defend this square though that I see currently. There's no current way to defend that. See, like the queen doesn't have like a... Okay. Desperation. Let me play the mate. Why'd you run out of time, bro? GG's, guys. Couple wins away from 2100 again. Let's keep it rolling here. Let's keep it rolling. We get Dimitri here, 2097. Good luck, buddy. Pin the knight to the queen. I don't like trading knight for bishop like that. And then takes and check, right? Oof. These guys are letting me get these early checks on them, and it's causing chaos in their positions. Knight. Ooh, I almost blundered a fork. Let's castle. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll just slide back here. I want to play knight here next. Okay. But yeah, I want to play knight here next. Slide again. Essentially just trying to grab this. Like, this is his best piece right now. Takes. And then check. Okay. He's got to see this. And then, okay, he misses it. Good. That's why you don't want your king getting checked early, guys. It just opens up the door to all sorts of nastiness. Check again. Check again. And this one, the sequence. We'll drop another pawn here. And no need to umbrella pawn. I'm just going to grab that back. Maybe we should have traded queens. Targeting this bishop. There's also like maybe some like ideas here. Keep our pawn safe. We're down a lot on the clock right now, actually. We should probably speed up a little bit. Push. Oh, no. Sack the knight so our queen can get out. Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. He might be considering moving his king. No, okay. Let's try and get back here. We have to trade a set of rooks here. It's really unfortunate, guys. If he does trade, though, like, We are kind of infiltrating. He's got to be careful. Yeah, he doesn't trade. That's smart, I think. Ooh, I'm going to do something that looks a little sketchy here just to keep my foot on the pedal. Rook here hangs the queen. There's no rook check to discover on my queen. We also can bring the other rook in now. Oh, uh-oh, buddy. That's really all I have to say is uh-oh, buddy. Uh-oh, buddy. Oh, I don't want him to escape. No escape for you. Check. Yeah, this is checkmate, guys. There's rook blocks, but then we have... What do we have? Rook takes, pawn takes. Did he just resign when he was fine? Oh, I have mate in one. Oh, is it this? Oh, no, it's this. It's this. That's checkmate. That is checkmate. See, I didn't even see it and he resigned, but I'm sure I would have found it in 40 seconds, so it's kind of like whatever. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's keep the good vibes rolling here. We are 9 elo off of 2100. I would love to get there. I would love to get there. My opponent did fumble, yes. I'm not going to deny that. How am I... What, bro? Have y'all not just seen me win 5 out of 6 games? How am I getting the how are you 2000 allegations? Let's hop into the center here. KB Legacy says, what's your favorite pizza? I like a hot honey pepperoni pizza. What do y'all think about that take? It's kind of like an up-and-comer, you know what I mean? An up-and-comer in the space. Wasn't always around. During my childhood, that wasn't even a thing. Do you like cheese pizza? Yeah, yeah. Like, I would say if I'm going to get a cheese pizza, though, I would probably order a margarita pizza, not like a regular cheese pizza. Feels a little more fancy, a little bit more Italian to me. That's just my opinion, bro. Ooh, okay. Knight takes. If he does knight takes, we bishop takes. Knight takes, bishop takes, knight back. Okay. I just was trying to make sure my queen isn't overextending itself. But yeah, we got to take here first. Because we hit the queen. Like, they likely have this move forcing me to double my pawns, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yo, yeah, you guys think he's just going to, like, forget about his queen here? I think it's very, like, reasonable for a 2085. Ah. Damn it, bro. Just blunder the whole game. That'd be so chill. Low-key just blundered upon. He don't know. He don't know. Why is he letting my knight and queen mess him up like this? We'll just continue to make progress. We'll just continue to make progress. My pawn getting here is really good because my knight can reroute easily and get onto this square on d6. Just driving into my opponent's position. Okay. Okay, okay. Yo, everyone put in chat, what's your favorite pizza? Good takes only. I don't want to see any bad takes. Slide back here. Hawaiian pizza, bro? Oh my gosh. Get out of here, bro. Disgustingly bad take. That might be a rage bait take, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's, like, legit. Is my elo edited, bro? Square up, bro. Guys, if you're new here to the channel, we do viewer tournaments on Sundays. If y'all want to square up, we can square up on Sundays, okay? There's no point in talking trash on other days. I'm going to push. I like pawn takes, knight takes. Trying to create a pass pawn here. Ham, tuna, mayonnaise? What the abomination? Pawn takes, then my knight's going to hop in. We can also, like, target this pawn potentially, because my knight and my rook defend here. I could play, like, rook here, for example. Rook takes, fork. Watch out for the fork, guys. This is not a pawn blunder. I know y'all thought that. That's another fork. That is the concept here that we're going for. Yeah, I'm down to trade rooks. I'm down to trade rooks up material, I guess. I'm sacking the pawn. I'm sacking this pawn. It comes with an idea, guys. Essentially, after this, rook here, and now his king can never come back into the game. Now his king can never come back into the game. And we can just go this way as well. Rook here to kick the knight. Here, and then we collect. Okay, this guy's playing well, honestly. Push. GG's, guys. You know what's funny is he actually had a win. I don't know if you guys saw it, but right here, I think he just had push. Because check here, and then, oh, here. Then if he promotes, we check. Pick up the queen. Never mind. I only had a couple seconds left. Also, why do we have 2099 ELO, bro? Why do we have 2099 ELO? Oh my gosh, bro. Nobody go anywhere. Nobody go anywhere. Let's get this one last ELO, and then y'all can move up. I meant to play bishop to f7. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Why on my 2100 game are we doing that, bro? I literally just bong clouded my 2100 game. Oh my. There's no good way to defend that. Just push it. I guess I'll just push it, bro. That's such an L misclick. Okay. Right? I'm okay with him trading here, actually. It'll just kind of open my rook up nicely. I don't want to jinx anything. I feel like my position's looking better and better. I'm trying to push here and, like, get my knight in. I think this is a decent recovery considering what happened, which is that we made a horrific misclick. Just a couple moves into this one. Push. Oh, that's a blunder of... It's a blunder of a pawn. Can I play queen here? No, he takes with check. We got to trade, and then we have to move this knight. There's no check and takes because... Okay. That's a good move. I didn't see that. Takes and takes. If knight here, we might be in trouble, though. To be honest. I'm gonna have to find something creative if he does that. Okay. Dude, this is the weirdest freaking game ever, man. What is this? What is this AI slop? Here and here to get the other rook involved. His king is wide open. My king is low-key vibing. We are not the same, dude. No rook infiltration. Bishop and rook coordinate nicely now. Okay. Trade is forced. I mean, the fact that we're only down a pawn in a rook endgame right now is insane for this game. I guess we bring our king over here. If we can win this pawn back, we're in a good spot. Go here. Please go here. Coward. You're a coward if you don't blunder the game. True that. We got to go for something. I mean, I'm faster. Just objectively here. Not enough time, guys. Not enough time. 3 seconds for a rook and king and rook and king checkmate is just simply like not enough time. I know that there are some of y'all out there that are professional flaggers and whatnot. That is just not me in that type of situation, to be honest. But hey, if y'all are enjoying the stream, please click that subscribe and follow button. We're getting really close to 10K subs on YouTube in particular. You aren't Hikaru's son. Agreed. Dude, the fact that we almost won that, the fact that anyone's complaining we didn't win that is insane if y'all just think about the game. We mouse slipped king to f7 on move like 4. You know what I mean? All right, he goes back all the way. I'm going to drive in here. Let's take advantage of their passivity here. I wonder if knight here's a move. All right, guys, we're still 1 elo away from 2100. Unfortunately, that guy wasn't like a pinch higher rated than me, so we didn't like gain 1 elo from that draw there. AJ says hit 2100 so I can eat my food. All right, I got you, bro. I got you. Pawn takes, queen takes. It's totally fine. Oh, I lied. It's not fine. Where did that bishop come from? Where did that bishop come from? You know what, bro? I play better down a pawn anyway. Let's run it, buddy. Is that good? Is that a good move? Let's go here and then here. The goal is going to be to get my king hidden. Like, no, I don't want to trade, actually. I lied. I want to get my king hidden, develop my bishop, and then get my other rook involved. I don't want to go here and, like, trade, though. Oh, I'm throwing, dude. Holy. I'm throwing. I guess AJ's not eating his food because I don't think I'm hitting 2100 this game. Let's see if he just hangs his queen. Fuck. Yo, you gotta try it, bro. You gotta try it. Let's see if he'll just hang his queen. Yo, y'all gotta know ball to understand that play, honestly. Let's not go for the quick check. We tried that earlier. It was a fun game, but I don't want to go for it again. Let's go this way. If knight takes, pawn takes, 4 king. Castle short. Let's take like this. All the way back, eh, buddy? Let's go for this. Easy checkmate. So now they have to go here and weaken their dark squares, and then my bishop comes in, guys. You see the tech? You see the tech? Pawn takes, knight takes, also like trying to get my knight in here. That's not a good move. That's not a good move, man. That's not a good move. Here, G4 instantly. There's also knight takes, pawn takes, queen check, rook block, queen here. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen check. If they go this way, the bishop gets in. Is that worth? I'm just going to play G4. Get the rook in. He can't take because of queen checkmate. I want to take, I just can't. I will go for this. The knight's going to hop in now, though. Or the queen. Okay. Trying to get here. And also just, we need to keep an eye on this knight. I might play takes and try and get in this way, depending on what he plays. There's also, like, the potential for F4 here. Yeah, F4 is nice. F4 is nice for sure. I still want to play my rook over. I just can't right now. Because, like, rook here, push, takes. I don't think it quite works. Push. I mean, I think he's forgetting that my bishop defends my knight here. Thanks for the star, 2 Jules. Thanks for the star, Sublime. Jeez. What's up, Dylan? How's it going? Like, first I can go bishop back, but I gotta take first. A bishop here. Beautiful. The queen reroute might be on here, guys. It would be quite the trek, though. Rook here is very tempting. Rook here is very tempting. Maybe my rooks go... Can I just take, actually? Queen takes. Not quite, not quite. Let's go here. There's the potential for takes in the future here. Now it works, I think. Now takes. Queen takes. Takes here first. I need my queen to open up, or else it doesn't work. I think. See, that's just a double attack. And then rook here. I'm just kind of assuming there's going to be a win here, guys. I'm just kind of assuming. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. One thing's for certain, either the king or queen has to move here. A minute versus a minute 15. Can we win this game, guys? Can we win this game, guys? This has been a very, very fun one. This check doesn't work. Queen takes, check does not work. Knight here, that seems to work. We're hitting the rook, the queen defends. Oh, I missed the check. If I go here, there's rook checkmate. So it's here, we lose this, but then we mate, so that's fine. This is actually not good, guys. We might be lost. It's gotta be king takes. We let him escape. Now we gotta play really quickly. Oh, what am I doing? I panicked. Dude, like when we got to this position right here, it's just dead even. I just had 20 seconds left, man. And I just got a little bit tunnel vision on going after these pawns. I'm never going to make it to 2100, bro. I'm never going to make it to 2100. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. If you want to support a little bit extra, check out my Twitch stream. Links pinned in chats. Queen here pushing the center. Takes, open up here. Castle short. Let's take. Rook and bishop combine nicely on that. I'm assuming knight takes is coming next. If not, I probably just hop my knight into the center. Okay, again, we're lining this up. Now I think the rook double is stronger. Actually, yeah, I think this is nice. And then like pushing this pawn. Oh, there was a raid? Oh, what's up, Lauren Chess? Thank you, bro. Let's go, dude. Thank you, man. That's lit. All right, still going after this pawn. I think we can push now. Oh, wait, that's low-key checkmate. Let's not blunder that. We can just push to defend ourselves here. But yeah, this push coming next because pawn can't recapture because of rook takes queen. If the knight moves, we can also take. I would like to get this knight a little bit more involved in the game. I think we can bring it around this way. Okay, let's push. Let's push. 2 minutes versus 2 minutes. We're doing all right on the clock here. Pawn for a pawn, I guess. Ooh, okay. So if we take, the queen and the rook kind of work together here. So we have to be careful what we do here. Wait, that's a good move. That's a really good move. Let me see if I lose. Check here, queen here, queen here. We're fine, I think. Oh, it's sketchy, but we're fine. I think his best move is actually queen takes pawn here. Our queen is in like the perfect square to play defense here. What's up, NP? Do you play viewers? We do viewer tournaments on Sundays. I stream to multiple platforms, so they're actually some of the biggest. Like there's like over 100 people in them usually. So just, yeah, click follow, come back Sunday. Okay, our queen defends our knight defends our rook. And yeah, we're not getting checkmated here. So we just need to push this pawn now. We just got to push this pawn. It could look something like queen here first, potentially, going for a trade. I think rook here is coming, but again, we are fine. Okay, that looks like a nice play for us here. We can't take... The queen actually, like, defends here. But there could be a move like knight here, deflecting the knight and getting in. Plus just pushing, maybe. I guess if we push, knight recaptures and there's no rook takes rook because the knight comes back again. So something like knight here is stronger. Or knight here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's hit the knight. And then we're going to have to figure out a coordination to defend this pawn and this pawn and this pawn. So like queen here with the knight defending it could be good. Opponent down to a minute. We're at a minute. Pretty equal on the clock here. Let's push. If we push again, knight takes, queen check, knight back. They're fine. I think we can afford a queen trade here. Hopefully I'm right. Now the king can't come forward. Back. Like here and here maybe next. This could be a draw, actually. I could see that. Push, knight hops in. Perfect. All right, we need our king involved. I'm going to start running here. Okay. $30 seconds versus 20 seconds. Here next. He gets a tie. Oh, GG's, boys. Oh my gosh. Hey, shout out Adam. Thank you for the Prime subscription, bro. Appreciate you, man. Dude, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into the next game here. Let's get into the next game. Let's go for e4. We're down to 2083 here, unfortunately. Takes. Knight here. Bring the bishop out. Hey, thank you, Chris, for the 2 jewels. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, I mean, this is not bad, actually. We can bring the rook out, take control of this open b file. Let's bring the queen into the game. Wow. I mean, that looks very sketchy for black. I'm going to bring my rook out, bring my queen here, and we're going to attack. I think we want to castle short. Like, we can't, there's no future for us castling long because our pawns are so divided. Yeah, that's a good defense, I guess. It's probably time for us to get castle, get our king out of the center. Let's go for this. Let's try and use our pawn. Let's try and use our pawn. He's got a lot of pieces tied down on defense. This bishop and rook are very inactive right now. I'm not hating anything about this. Let's bring the bishop out first, then we'll take. Then we'll take. If the queen goes like here, for example, we can play queen takes knight. I don't want to trade queens. I don't think there's anything we can do about it, though. Also, after queen takes, knight takes, our knight and our bishop hit this pawn very nicely. So there could be a future with those sorts of ideas. Okay. Takes. Okay. Wow. We don't have a whole lot left now. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's go with the rook. And then we can double our rooks and continue the attack. This pawn is getting kind of close to contributing here. Okay. There could be a move like bishop here, trying to displace this bishop. So bishop back first. We'll hit the rook. And then we'll play bishop here. Well, I guess the question is, are we mating? So bishop here, bishop takes, rook check, king here, rook check. If he goes this way, that's obviously mate. I'm just gonna play it. I think this should be winning. I don't see how it's not winning, I guess. Just with like the bishop, the rooks. Yeah. Now we slide backwards. And then we push a5 our next move. We're down a little bit on the clock here. I guess so. Let's maintain the pressure. And push. We can also use the C pawn. We don't need to just use the A pawn here. We're just trying to pry these pawns apart and use these doubled rooks. We are down one pawn right now, but so we know we have to make something happen here. Probably do bishop takes, pawn takes. Can't push because of takes. What a crazy position. Takes with check. Do we take this way? I would rather take towards the edge of the board. He's got to be so careful here. After pawn takes, rook takes, we're going to have so many checkmate, perpetual ideas, those sorts of things. Let's try and get around here. Get to a7. Drive this king back. Don't want to do that. Let's go this way. Down to 23 seconds. Let me lock in. We need our king. Maybe. Maybe we don't. Wasn't able to make anything of it. That pawn's mine. Now we need our king back over. Check. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. There was no en passant. I know what you're talking about. There was no en passant. It was shoot, I went way too far back here. You're talking about right here. Guys, that's not how en passant works. You can't take back like this. For me to do en passant, the pawn would have had to have been on b5. Would have had to have been on b5. Now, what I missed is I probably should have just like gone after this rook here. Pretty much equal position, though. Hey, thank you, Dankster Bork, for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. If you guys are new here and enjoying this stream, please click that subscribe and follow button. We are trying to build the greatest chess community on the internet. Aside from whoever just rated us, Lauren Chess. Aside from Lauren Chess. That's spelled Lorin if you guys are watching on a different platform right now. Pawn takes, bishop takes, something like that. Something calm. Let's make space for our bishop here. I want to push again in the center. Bang. Shut the door. Do I want to take that? Probably not. Knight takes, bishop. Yeah, we got plenty of defenders here. Let's grab that. Now we take here because it was under threat twice. Let's get our rook into the center. Trying to push f5 here. Open our rook up. Let's go. We castled opposite ways. We need to attack. There's a fork. There was a fork. Don't want to drop the fork. Now we go. H5 coming next. G4 coming next. Takes. Rook takes, queen takes, knight takes, king takes. I think we win material there. We're obviously losing our queen, though. If rook here, I think we have rook takes knight and then queen takes. Okay. Oh, boy. This is going to be a fun one, guys. Strap in. Keep that knight safe. We need strong piece coordination. Okay. Let's try and keep everything nice and neat and coordinated. The queen works well by picking off loose pieces. We don't want to get all of our pieces picked off. Here, no. No, takes. There's a check. King feels good back here. We take. No, we push. We push. 2 squares for promotion, and we're setting up this threat. I think it's going to be very tricky for white to guard all of these things at once. It's going to be very tricky. Doesn't even bother. Notice how all my pieces defend each other. There's nothing loose about my position right now. Bishop here next, or here. Push this pawn. Kick the rook away. Make a queen of our own. We also could push here, maybe. Pawn takes, knight check. King drives back, knight here. Something along those lines. Everything's defended. I have nothing to be worried about. There's no pawn takes, knight takes anymore because the queen is here. But if pawn takes, rook check. And that is mate. The queen can sacrifice itself once. Check. Okay. We're under fire. We need to retreat. But we're ready to push again now. Then the bishop will sit on e1. Hit the rook. Look at that. Rook's in jail. Now we'll just keep our knight in coordination with these rooks and go kick that rook away. 50 seconds versus 40. We're not even down on the clock. That is a beautiful chess game. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I missed a brilliant. Whoops, my bad. Oh, I misclicked. I was trying to play pawn forward. This is a new theory, bro. Trust. Pawn h6 next. Stopping the knight and the bishop from hopping in. Obviously, always sucks to misclick, but we'll make the most out of it. One sec, guys. Sorry. Let's get castled. Let's get castled here. The reason I refresh my tab sometimes is that after like an hour or so, chess.com starts like crashing on me. I'm not sure why. Just the web version just doesn't handle long sessions very well. Someone says early day stream again. I would keep watching, but think I should go back to work. Watch or work poll question mark. I can't take this, guys. Can't take this. What I can do is hop in here. All right, I'll make a poll, bro. What's your name? Chris. All right. Should Chris watch stream or do work? Question mark. Yes or no? I wonder which way this is going to go. Let's just trade. This doesn't really work. This doesn't really work. The poll's on YouTube, by the way, guys, if you're confused. I see bishop check, pawn blocks, though. I see this. There's just weird forks and discoveries and stuff. I'm just going to go all the way back. It's a little passive, but I just don't see something better. Let's get that knight out of here. Later, buddy. Trying to win a pawn back. This will also allow us to push in the center and bring the bishop out into the game. Okay, let's go for it. We need counterplay ASAP. Otherwise, we're just getting bulldozed here. Pushing again is a little tempting. Let's see what he takes with. Okay, I feel a lot better about our development. We did kind of sacrifice, quote unquote, a pawn here, but yep. Should be good. That is a yes and no. Oh, dude, yeah. Yes to watch stream, no to work, I guess, dude. I don't freaking know. I'll end that. There's your answer, bro. Everyone voted for yes. You should watch the stream. Takes. I guess we take over this G file with our rook next. Okay, that is a problemo. Queen's going to help out. We're also threatening like a check now, I guess. But yeah, the queen and the bishop hit here. We're down to 50 seconds versus a minute 20. We did dick around a little bit this game, though, so. Orkington? There's no queen sack, right? Yo, why am I low-key chilling right now? I just gotta hold on to what I got, and I win. Dog says if takes, then takes, and if they take, then he just takes, and you take, then he takes, push on, then take again, then he takes pretty much checkmate. All right, I got it, bro. Mission understood. What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to get my other rook over. My other rook comes over, and then my king runs. I don't care about this bishop play, to be honest. Now I need to take. Shoot, I gotta speed up. That's just a blunder. I mean, it's rook for queen. It's bishop for rook. It's not really a terrible blunder, to be honest. Queen to d7 next, I think, is good. Ah, dude. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, 1.9 seconds left, dude. 1.9 seconds. Ugh. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We're back down to 2075, but we're having a good stream so far, so let's keep the good vibes going. I mean, I've never played this opening before. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of freestyling this, but let's try and take control of the center. Have some principles here. At least knight hops into the middle. Looks pretty strong as the next option. Wow, is that theory? Bishop here next. This queen is sussing me out. We also have like bishop here, maybe just targeting this pawn. What is going on in this game, guys? This is so ridiculous. Check. Okay, we can save this, but this is a check. See, the pawn can't take, right? So, back this way now. And then we push through the center, castle long. Oh, this has to be winning. Look at his pieces, guys. Look at how stupid his pieces are. Look at how dumb and stupid. Okay, I want to push. I can't right now, though. We need to think forward. Attacking, aggressive. This looks good to me. This looks good to me. Here and here. No, I blundered. Oh my gosh, dude. No. Is there anything we can do? I think knight here. No. Pawn here. No. Oh my gosh. We just threw the most winning position ever created of all time. I'll set up like a double knight sack here. Like check, pawn takes knight check. That would get us back into the game. He doesn't go for it though. Oh my gosh. That's so unfortunate, man. We're down like a minute on the clock too. Maybe I should just kind of find the resign button here. Not too sure. Is there there's a fork here. Trying to push again here. I don't want to take here. The trade's not worth it to me. Go here, please. Oh, what am I doing, bro? That's not enough material. It's just not enough. That's crazy, bro. We low-key had a chance there for a second. I will find the resign button here. That guy was in the 1900s too, bro. Oh, we lose so much elo from that. We lose so much elo from that, bro. We just missed one. Like, we played a beautiful game. We just missed one tactic. You know what I mean? But that's like how you have to be at that level to get into like the 2100s. You know, like you have to be at that level where like you don't Miss one tactic the whole game. So I'll tell you what, your opponent's going to find it. Your opponent is simply going to find it. So we go again. We go again. And I will say that becomes increasingly difficult in like 3-0 format where you don't have as much time to think. Let's not blunder this pawn. Guys, if you want to support a little bit extra, check out my Twitch stream. Links are pinned in chats. High Variance TV is what it's called. Hey, keep thinking, bro. I'll take a 30-second advantage against a 2067. This guy's name is K-Chess GM. Oh, numeral. Thank you for the Unk alert, bro. Thank you, buddy. That is me. I am Unk. Unking around on the chess sticks. Bishop here next. Now that's not as good. I still think it's worth playing, though, to be honest. I still haven't castled, by the way, guys. I could castle long here. Now we can push in the center. There's tactics with this rook opening up on the queen. I want to push this pawn, so our bishop needs to get out of the way. Actually, let's push both these pawns. Let's push both of them. We castled opposite directions, so you want to pawn storm your opponent and attack. See, like, why is he thinking so long? He's got one move here. Hey, thanks for the flow state, Hunter Wampler. Appreciate you, man. Okay, we can take. We can take. My pawns are ready to roll now. Oh my gosh, I misclicked. Tragedy. That one tempo is actually really important in these castle opposite way positions, to be honest. But hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. Something like this could be nice. If the rook ever moves, I would love to get this pawn back as well. Damn, dude, we're up a minute on the clock. I will take it, boys. I will take it. This guy thinks this is rapid or something. Okay. I'm happy to take this. I think he's going to go all the way back, though. I'm happy to take it because it'll open his king up. Yeah. Let's bring the rooks in. Rook here, and then we'll double on the 7th rank. Rook takes, then we slide the queen behind it. They're just going to trade everything. I'm going to take with knight so that everything doesn't get traded off the board. I just think, you know, I'm better suited here to attack. There's no, like, discoveries to win the queen. They can capture on both squares. Well done by my opponent. Let's continue to push here. Would love to get this pawn back. It's a real thorn in the side of my position. Double attack. The bishop can come back. Takes. I'll do queen takes. No, knight takes. No, can't do that because of bishop here. We'll drop a pawn. No, we don't drop a pawn. There are fork ideas if he's not careful. Ooh, bishop's trapped. GG's. There's that. Okay. Takes. Well, he's down to 8 seconds. If we can just hold on to our 3 pawns and just not, like, blunder too badly, this should be an easy win. We can't trade off all the pawns, though. You can't checkmate with just a knight. There you go, guys. Doesn't matter if you play a perfect game if you can't keep up on the clock. Let's go, boys. 2072 now. Can we get up to 2100? Nobody go anywhere. Let's get it done on this stream today. Let's go. Bishop here. Let's bring the queen out behind the bishop. Let's bring the knight out. And then we just push through the center. I'm still considering castling long here. Let's open the rook up. Ooh, okay. I don't like this move. I think we can't take, okay, because of our rook, of his rook hitting our king. So we'll just push instead. Let's castle long. Here and then here for a fork. How does he defend this? Like queen here maybe? Okay, I'm going to get ready to double our rooks on this H file because we're going to push these pawns, try and collect over here. I think we're faster. I hope we're faster. Push. The bishop, the queen, the rooks. This should be enough to get it done. I think we sack the rook here. Takes. Let's check first. Queen here, and then we sack the rook maybe. There's also like an instant rook takes pawn idea. That's probably not bad. Rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes. Queen here. My only issue with queen here is that queen here happens, but then we've got rook takes, queen takes, bishop takes. So I think we're okay. Queen here, bishop here, though. Rook takes, bishop takes. So complicated, guys. So complicated. I think we go here and then we sack the rook. I think that's our best play. I really want to sack the rook, though, because that way I can yell the rook on the stream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Okay. Let's see here. Rook takes, pawn takes, rook check. King here. Well, then our bishop and our queen get in probably. Rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, king here, rook checks. The king has to go back there anyway. It's not enough. I'm going to try and set up bishop takes, queen takes. It just doesn't work, guys. We need our knight involved or something. It just doesn't quite work. Bishop takes, queen takes, rook check, pawn takes. Or here. I know we're getting low on time, guys. I'm going to find a checkmate in the next 5 moves or I'm going to lose. That's the only 2 options here. So. Come on, it's got to be there, guys. It's got to be there. It just has to be there. It just has to be there. It's just not there. Top 10 tragic anime moments. Let me play the move, dude. I want to get rook here. Knight check is the threat. Just check me first. Don't take my open file, please. Okay. Please promote. Oh, you're such a loser. Oh my gosh, dude, there had to have been a win back here, bro. Like, bishop takes. There's bishop takes. What happens if he plays queen takes? Oh my god. He could have sacked the rook, guys. We could have sacked the rook here. I missed a rook sack. That's literally the biggest tragedy ever, guys. Thank you, Numeral, for the high five. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know if I deserve it. I missed a rook sack. That's pretty tragic if you really think about it. Chief Frosty said he should have takes, man. Yeah, I agree. Like, I just watched it. Takes. And checkmate. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe or follow button. Let's try and get a win back. Let's go this way. The whole point of moving my king to the corner was to potentially get f5 at some point. Our bishop kind of lacks a good square to come out to. We can maybe fianchetto it, or we could play f5 as a tool to get our bishop involved. Okay, he's going to push through the center. We want to get our bishop out of the way here. Line it up. And just maintain these pincers on the center. f6 could actually be a good move here. f6. Then fianchetto. If they play bishop here, we have bishop here, and then like knight here, for example. Let's get the bishop out, and then f6. Then queen to d7, bring our rook to e8. That'll be a nice setup for us to have and build from. Queen here, we can push the pawn. Now, 6 knight here. Takes, rook takes. I mean, yeah, good move. I missed this this combination. I think we need our king back. I hate having our king defend here, but I think we need it too. We just got to kick the knight away. So h6 probably coming in the near future here. Yeah, 2099 to 2063. That's true. That's true. We did start the stream at 2074 though. So I'm only down 11 elo on the stream, which is not bad. Uh-oh. My cook chat. Push. My knight hangs. It's creative. I'm looking at knight backwards right now. Oh no. I spilled water. Yo, can someone come clean the water up that I just spilled? Someone in chat. Someone volunteer. We can move the rook now. So I think I will. No reason to sack an exchange when we don't have to. We just got to kick this knight out next. If the knight hops in, I think we just grab that. He doesn't have enough defenders of that square. Rook here is tempting. Rook here is more tempting, I would say. Oh, can you just push though? If push... See, I was trying to line up on this pawn in the center, make sure that didn't get pushed, but there's always something else that can be pushed, I guess. Okay. He's threatening this. And defending. Great move. Oof. That puts us in a bad spot. I'm going to sack a pawn. I don't think we have a choice. It's going to be hard for him to keep his queen here, though, because we're gonna crash to the center. Like, if he moves his queen to the side... Okay, I didn't see that square for it. We can still... Okay, we can't take in the center because of mate. Oh, wait, no, our queen defends. And there's none of this because the knight defends. Does he have knight here, though? Well, then we would take... This is super complicated, guys. There's also, like, an idea of, like, queen here at some point just to try and trade the queen off. Knight here now. The thing is, my knight defends the mate. So I'm struggling to see, like, the full follow-through here. Obviously, we need to save our rook. This looks good. Trying to get the bishop. Just applying pressure. Okay, that's a blunder. That's a blunder. Blood thought he had mate. Blood really thought he had mate. That's minus aura. I had a brilliant. You guys want to see it? Y'all want to see the brilliant? Knight back. Letting the rook die so I defend my pawn. I think that's a bit of a stretch to call that brilliant. I'm just sacking the exchange to not get checkmated. But hey, I'll take it. A brilliant's a brilliant type shit. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. All right, bro, I'll go toe-to-toe. If he takes, we get to develop our knight, which is very nice. Okay, horrific opening for my opponent here, I think. The knight can't even defend that pawn. What does he defend it with? If he pushes, we hop in. What are they doing? That doesn't work. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yo, this guy's collapsing. This is the worst opening I've seen in a while. Not everyone can handle being on stream, I guess. I'm literally +8, and I didn't, like... What's he doing? What is this slop, bro? That knight's hanging. What is he doing, dude? Y'all ready to see 100% accuracy? 97.4. I had 1 inaccuracy, which is this queen move. This is what 100% accuracy looks like. The king would have had to move, and then I take this, and the rook is trapped. Not saying that was an expertly played game by any means. My opponent just kind of collapsed. All right, guys, we're back up to 2077. Let's keep the good vibes going here. Takes, drop the bish back. I don't like this because of push, so I usually play d4 first, and then I push my knight out. Or this is fine. I think here and here. And then knight out or knight here. This looks good, pinning the knight to the queen. We're just trying to, like, develop pieces here. Takes and hits the queen. They'll have to address that first, and then we'll take in the center. Let's hit the bishop. What's up, USVA? What's up, buddy? This bishop is too powerful on its own here. We got to trade it off. We got to trade it off. Rook to e1 and push could be fine. I'm also thinking about, we're kind of up a pawn on this side of the board. Let's just, yeah, we'll just go after him on the queen side. Nice, calm, queen side pawn storm. Okay, I don't want him to hop in here. That's a really good move. That's a shame. We're still going to keep pushing, though. We just might need to play rook to b1. It's not like forks or anything. There could be if I'm not careful, obviously. That knight is very powerful. I'm almost inclined to go trade it off. Here. 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 It would take so many moves to get there, though. Okay. This first. And then we have this and this. So it's less knight moves. It's a bit sharper. If rook takes, we can get both our rooks behind this pretty easily. We do need to be aware of back rank check issues, though. I would like to push h3 at some point, just to give myself a bit more opportunity here. Gotta keep an eye on this pawn. Really ugly. I might go g3 also. I mean, this is gonna look strange, guys, but this is our best move. I'm about to just like offer a draw here or something. I want to keep everything on the board, though. Let's go here and here and just bring our king forward because he can't do anything about that. And I want to clamp down on the center. Yep. Now, if they start to rotate pieces over, that could be kind of scary. I don't think they will quite yet, though. Check. Now I can check him. If he goes this way, we can crash in. He's not going to do that, though. I'll just keep checking for now. I don't mind killing a few moves on checks here. And then back, maybe. Or here. I don't see why not. Let's keep making progress here. I'm never afraid to play for a win. Takes, queen takes with check. Maybe we can slide back here and grab this pawn as well. These rooks are super tied down, and I can't move either of them because then they crash in. That's definitely something we can't do. We can trade queens and run our king over, though. And queen blocks, queen takes. Let's run our king over. Wonder if there's some ideas here. I don't think so, though. Thanks for the gold coin numeral. I'm trying to get my rook around. Damn, I've got 20 seconds left. Rook here, queen here. I'm just going to shuffle probably back and forth between these two squares. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. That's how we do it here, boys. Whew. Oh my gosh. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click subscribe and follow. And we're still just a couple of wins away from 2100. So don't go anywhere. Let's get to 2100, guys. Okay, this is the Guccio Piano main line. Oh, Numeral with the soccer trophy. Thank you, GOAT. Thank you, bro. Let's go, man. Thank you. Guys, can someone tell me who won the England game? Who won England versus DR Congo? Because DR Congo was up when I started my stream. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Who won England versus DR Congo? What was the final score as well, please? Fill me in, chat. England won 2-1. Ah, dude, that would have been so funny if they lost. That's a shame. I'm going to go for this maneuver. Bishop here, because that bishop is always like super strong in these types of positions. And I'm just not trying to deal with that right now. Who were the goal scorers for England, just out of curiosity? I'd like to push through the center. I can't quite, though. We need like something like this, maybe, or like this and this. Yeah, we're taking that. Queen takes is a bit surprising to me. I guess they want rook here next, and then bishop here. So we need to address these threats. Bishop here doesn't work because if rook takes, queen takes rook. I think we need to go for this maneuver. We've got two defenders. Bishop here can't happen. Can I go bishop back? No. I might be cooked here. This is the only move I see that stops all the threats, but look at how horrible my pieces are. This is really bad, guys. My king probably needs to involve itself. There's no knight takes because of knight recaptures. But yeah, I'm going to try and run my king over to d8. We'll need to kick this knight first, though. Because if we go to d8, he just... Oh, well, takes, rook takes. Okay, we'll keep going with our plan here. Maybe rook to e7 next. Oh, I can't even play that. It's pinned. It's pinned. I missed that. That's a catastrophe. Yeah, we just handed him the win. I think it's queen takes, then rook takes. And then we're just down a piece. He's got to find a queen sack, though. That's kind of not easy to see, in my opinion. That's also winning, I think. Just takes. Yeah. Oh, I can't even take back. I think that was my best way to keep material on the board. For now. Here. Oh, that's mate now. I needed to go... I don't even know where I should have gone. Was it just like a forced sort of mate position? Yeah, mate in 8, it says. Okay. Harry Kane scored both goals, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, we're down to 26-7. Nice. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please click that subscribe and follow button. This 2200 didn't want the smoke. Not surprised. I would have crushed him. Hey, thank you, Numeral, for the gold coin. Appreciate you, bro. Numeral popping off today. What a guy. Queen here. Maybe like we'll set up some tactic with the knight and the queen. Shuts it down. He's seeing what I just said out loud. Perhaps a stream sniper. Or a Stockfish user. Gordon assisted both. Was Rashford not starting? Sig back. Build sort of a wall against this bishop. Miss it, bro. Miss the tactic. I want to get back into the 2070s. All right. Let's pin. Gotta come back. Hey, thanks for the 6-7 Hunter Wampler. Queen here's interesting. We're hitting two things at once. That would be a big old fork. He's got to find knight here, but even then we've got knight here. Just trying to displace that. Maybe b4, b5 in the future. Okay, again, he needs to see that this is a fork. He does see it. This is kind of a tempting sack idea. We need our knight involved, though. Let's go for f4, f5. Maybe queen back. They can grab a pawn. I think I'll push next. Knight here's an option. It doesn't fork or really do much, though. I think just rook e1 if they play that. Up 10 seconds on the clock. Rook was hanging. Oh, shoot. I missed a free rook there, guys. I'm not going to lie. Dog says, variance, I dare you to just absolutely crash out. What do you want me to do? What would your ideal high variance crash out look like? Paint me a picture. Let's get this knight out of our territory. Push. This is a threat. I might move my king to h1 next. Knight's got to go back. I love the potential of this knight as well. Rook to e1 next. Okay, the rook's going to come in, I guess, no matter what here. Let's go here. I still want to get my rook more involved. And my knight as well. Like, knight here looks really nice. Knight here looks pretty playable as well. Unfortunately, we are going to have to contest him over here and make some trades because otherwise he's just going to get in. I just can't allow that. Maybe rook here next. Oh, I can't do that. I'm hit. Rook here to facilitate these pawn pushes. Hit the queen. Also, again, just assisting this pawn forward. Let's clarify this first. You want to see me just kick my camera into oblivion? Good play. GG's. Yeah, sure. I'll take your rook too. Why not? I guess while I'm at taking all your pieces. Actually, I'll just take your king. Let's take your king, actually. Up to 2075. GG's. What's up, better than nothing? Stream's going good, man. Stream's going good. Hey, 21 people on the Twitch. That's way more than usual. Appreciate you guys. Okay, e5. Bring the knight out. Bring the bishop out. The rook unsack was badass. Hey, numeral with the soccer trophy again. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I want to see you smash the fish tank, but you don't have one. Oh, man. Dude, I feel like the fish tank would be electric. I don't know, dude. If you guys are new here, there's kind of like a running joke / maybe it'll actually happen in my community where they want me to buy a fish tank and then we'll crowdfund certain fish or items in the fish tank, like a SpongeBob castle or something. I don't fucking know. And yeah, we'll just kind of crowdfund and like build like an epic fish tank together. Could be the Schmoove, man. Okay, we have to defend our bishop here. So backwards it is. I wasn't considering this move. I just was like, oh, I'll just take in the center, but it doesn't work. Now I can take in the center. No, I can't. Let's castle. Let's castle. Did I just get messed up here? One sec, guys. Hey, check out my streak. 344 days. I don't think this works because we have queen takes bishop. Now we must get out of the way. And then bring our rooks into the center. It's probably our next. Ooh, that might not be good. Push. He's trying to open up and like use a pin on my knight here. I guess my knight's defended by a pawn. Okay, let's just get our queen out of the way. This is a free pawn, potentially, if he doesn't be careful. Let's attack. I'm done defending this game. I'm done defending. Maybe queen here, threatening bishop here. I think this is still a decent threat, although it doesn't come with a skewer anymore. They miss it. Rook here is bad. We just take. We just Takington. Takes. I know he wants to open up on us. It just doesn't do anything. Let's keep our pawn safe. And then I want to rotate my knight over to help out in the attack. We are down a decent amount on the clock here. I need to play moves. I need to chess faster. I need to chess better, chess stronger. Ah, fork. That doesn't work. There's knight back. Oh, I'm a bot. Oh, I'm a bot. There's knight back. There's no checkmate. If we can win the knight back, we have a chance, guys. I want to just clarify that. That's mate also. In one. My king's going to make it, I think. He needed to push or take or do something. That was a throw. I got low on time, guys. My bad. That was definitely a win for me. I had that, guys. I genuinely think I had that. Let's see, I guess. Ah, it's a draw. Okay. Like, I think just where it went wrong is I just have to play here. Then he goes here, like, I start to push. Then he's got to go back. Yep. All right, let's get into another one. Let's get into another one. Hey, Bill It 24S says, "You're so entertaining, bro. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it." Unfortunately, we're back down to 26-7 again. Thank you, Dage, for the hearts. Appreciate it. Report him for cheating. Yeah, I like it. I'll just go for a checkmate on this guy. Takes. Guys, we made a lot of cool uploads on our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram this morning. Go check them out, by the way. A lot of fun stuff. Alex says, "Around here, we offer good moves or fast moves, but never both." I just blundered my queen. Oh, he missed it. Oh my god. Guys, legitimately, bishop here. Bishop here. Where's my queen go? In this position. Bishop here. It's freaking trapped. Check. And then push f4. Now g3, f4. Just going after our opponent's king here. At the expense of our own safety, yes. But should be worth it. I'm cool with the checks. I just slide to the corner. Let's get our rooks doubled. I like this. This should be slightly winning for us, guys. I just got to coordinate my pieces correctly. Doesn't quite work. I think here, and we're threatening to infiltrate. Check. This knight's kind of annoying. It's blocking some of our infiltration squares here. Bishop here is a potential move. Doesn't quite work, though. Okay, we need other play here. Let's see if we can push through the center. Thank you for the happy poop, Young Doom. Appreciate you. That looks like a horrible move. I think we just infiltrate now. Rook here, perhaps. Are we tornadoing here? Oh, we don't need the tornado. We're just... Okay, let me I think it's rook takes, knight takes, rook check. No, we just play rook check right away, actually. Here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I knew my position was slightly better. I just had to figure out the method to capitalize. So we're gonna keep his king cut off. So this pawn is always a threat, and then we'll bring our king around here and push through the center. I don't have any urgency here. If takes rook here and we win the knight. "37 seconds is not a ton of time, though. Not a ton of time, but yeah, we're so good here. Our king's just gonna get in. Rook behind the pawn. Now we're just gonna seriously invest in pushing this thing. We're just playing on both sides of the board, you know? I guess we drop this. We're just collecting now. Did I mess up? I messed up, dude. That's so cringe. I suck. It's a draw now. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm actually going to drop kick my camera like someone said earlier. Hey, Tavian, thanks for the flow state. Appreciate it. I don't know if I'm in flow state, to be honest with you, but I don't think this counts as flow state. Fuck, dude. Guys, click subscribe and follow. Make me feel a little bit better about myself. Thank you. Help me out, guys. Push. Let's bring the bishop out. Pin the knight to the queen. Queen here, trying to get this way. Yep. Yep. Okay, we can clean up the center first. Hey, numeral. Thank you for the laughing disco. Appreciate you, man. Let's make space for our bishop to drop back here. Okay, if queen takes, we need to take back with the bishop. I'm gonna pre-move it. I'm gonna pre-move it. Sorry, guys. 1 second here. 1 second here. I don't like that move from him. He's taking an active piece and trading it off. I don't understand that. Did you just throw the previous game? Yes. That I did. It was well, I ended up drawing, so. It wasn't a full throw. It was like a semi-throw, I guess. Now, the reason I'm losing this game right now is because my bishop sucks. And you have to use all of your pieces together in chess if you want to win. So we're going to need to figure out a strategy to free that thing. I'm not interested in trading off this bishop because, again, we want to keep as much material on the board as possible until we free our own bishop. Otherwise, we're going to be losing. We can come around this way. So one thought is we can push now. Okay, there's some pressure here we have to deal with on this Pawnington. If we push the fork, okay, we're going to lose this pawn no matter what at this point. So I'm just going to try and get my bishop free. If knight takes, we'll take with the rook so we don't lose a tempo. And then we'll take over here. This guy's playing a very good game so far. I'm okay with losing this. If we go here, they're... Okay, we're hitting this. There's also a fork here. Our pieces are very loose, though. Nothing's really defending each other. I don't like that. Bishop here might be a nice move, stopping this fork. If they play that, though, I can grab this pawn. Yo, low-key, the tables are kind of turning right now. The turns are tabling a little bit. Here and here. There's no check idea that's super strong that I see. Minute 5 versus minute 23. This game is pure chaos at this point. Anyone's game, truthfully. I think rook here is likely to be played. Bishop takes is likely to be played. If bishop takes, I'm going to take back as well. Oh, no. Yeah, bishop takes. Rook here, we can just take, so that's not a threat. And rook here, are we winning? Bishop here. We're not winning. Sad. That is sad. I mean, his pawns suck and mine are good, though. I think if we trade everything right now, we can go collect this pawn and then push our passer. It's worth a shot with the amount of time that we have left. Let me get my king out. We really wanted that bishop trade there. That's kind of a shame. He goes here and it's drawn, I think. We'll give it our best shot, though. What am I doing? Okay, now it's definitely drawn. I mean, we could potentially flag him. Well, that's not good from him. Check. If he goes here, bishop takes, king takes, and we push. I think we're good. We promote with check. Damn you. Now we're lost. Oh, dude, we couldn't figure it out. We couldn't figure it out. He played a great endgame. He played a great endgame there. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick hour break off of streaming. I'll be back at around 4:30, I'll say. I'll be back around 4:30, and then I'm going to stream until around 7. So, yeah. Click that subscribe button. Click that follow button. Come back at 4:30 for my next stream. I will see you guys there. We end on 2059, so down 15 elo on the stream. Yeah, GG's, guys. Thank you all so much for turning out.